Hey guys, welcome back to Mojo Homestead, where I've just found this lady hard at work. Working on her greenhouse, she's so excited. We are so glad that you guys are here with us today. Want to bring you guys along while we try to figure out where we want to put some pretty permanent plantings. So I think that'll be kind of fun for me anyway. Oh, got the trees trimmed up.
Yes.
Have you seen these blooms?
I haven't.
Check these out.
Oh my goodness. Yay.
We got several on there. So this is the apricot peach tree, and we've gotten peaches off of it for several years. But it's the first time that we've had apricot blossoms.
Yes.
So that's exciting. We're going to go talk about trees. And locations. So this past week, I was basically tearing apart a yard to put it back together. And had to take out a bunch of bushes and stuff. Well, they had three loquat trees that were just growing kind of volunteer. And our neighbor that we've been bartering with wanted one of them. So I gave them one. We have two. We're not going to necessarily use two. Actually, we'll go to the garden because that's the first location.
Yeah.
We're not going to necessarily use both of them, but we do want to use at least one other one. We have a loquat tree already that we've had for several years, which we'll show you later. But it does produce when we get the weather, like the right weather. So loquats here, they are a subtropic tree, but they will survive like colder than subtropic. It's just that the fruit may not.
Yeah.
So fruiting is very hit or miss here. We've gotten a couple of fruits off of it, but it's still kind of a young tree. But having another one, now I have no clue what variety this one is compared to ours, but having another one will increase the chances of it setting fruit. Yeah. So that's why I want to get at least one more planted and take advantage of it. And it's a free tree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good size. So, all right. I have kind of mentioned it to Cass, but we have not had a chance to really talk about it. So we're just going to talk about it. I'm going to put you guys down so it's easier. I like to talk with my hands. I got to have my hands to show her and explain. So I'm going to put you guys down. One of the places I was thinking would be back here. This is the garden space I was saying. Like push it all the way back here towards the fence.
I like that spot. Where would the other one go?
A beautiful tree. So if we did it here, we probably would not use the second one.
Okay.
But then what I'm thinking is it's set up so when you come into the garden, like it's framed by all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. I actually, if you're watching the video, set you guys up perfect to see all that. So it kind of creates a termination point. Also, blueberries end right here, so it's kind of a termination point for that. My only, like the drawback is they don't get very wide, but there is the potential that it could affect some garden space.
We don't use a lot of that space, but we would, what is the root system like on this? How far, how high?
They don't tend to be that bad.
Okay.
So the tree gets like 20 to 25 feet tall.
Okay.
Spread is like 10.
Okay.
No more than 15 feet.
Okay.
Which would put it like to that pine tree and then about to that dead pine tree that fell. So, hey, you found your glove, your other one. Good job. But anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, with time, we'd probably lose like this, just a shade.
Oh.
That is the one that like they cast a very dense shade. But
I don't know that I'm going to want it in the garden.
The garden will still get enough sun around it.
I know, but I don't want to lose blueberries. I feel like we already don't get as many blueberries, and I know that they're still young.
Right. But, and they'll start to spread back.
Yeah.
Towards the goat pen.
That's true.
The goats will keep them in check once they started getting close. But
I just don't want to. I want to be able to get as many blueberries as possible.
But possibly bumping it back another 5 feet, putting it in the goat pen, we would be able to harvest on this side of it.
Oh, yeah.
But it would save us that, 5 feet.
Right.
And then the blueberry bush would be fine, definitely then.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, and it depends on if the goats would kill it.
So the other place.
Yes,
the other place is over by our other loquat tree. And that would be back where like our personal space is, family time space, friends come over, hang out kind of space. So it would create a little ambiance.
Yeah,
and we'd be able to use both of them where we are. So we do have the pond back here.
Yes.
Check out a nice pond. And then it needs desperately cleaning up. So that is
the Loquat.
Yes. So the Loquat trees came out like completely bare root. None of the soil stuck. I was fine. I didn't really want it to. So this one's been rehabbing in our pond, which is like super fertile water. And it's keeping it alive. So it's good. You know, it's working.
Yep.
We got a helicopter going over. And then we have this space behind me, which, yeah, it's not fully cleaned up. Don't judge us. But the patio area with the table and everything like that. And our other Loquat tree is the one back there. So we got that one. Now we need a partner for that one. So if we use both of them, what I was thinking is put them like one here and then one evenly spaced over there.
I think that's my preference.
So we would do like one here at the end of the gardenia row. It would be cheated out that way. And then centered, which is about right here, which means we might lose that gardenia, would be the one thing. Gardenias should do okay under them because they can handle the shade. Yeah. But then we sort of create a line of them.
Yeah.
Which would then, in theory, like create this like room thing.
I like that.
But the con to that is it could cause a lot of moisture to be held in here.
And it could, you said it might create an issue with having like algae grow on this. Yes. Something that could make it slick. Which I was wondering, could we combat that with like a vinegar wash? Or, you know, I would rather do it back here because that's honestly more of the ambience of what I want back here. I kind of would love for this to be more of an enclosed space, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
To feel more like an outdoor room.
Okay.
So, and then if we have to deal with something on here, I'm confident we can figure out a way to make it safe.
And they'll be far enough away from the house planted there where they're not going to create issues with the house. Unless, it's like the algae mold kind of thing.
Right.
Would be my only concern because we do already battle that with the steps over there.
Right, right. But I think that like if it comes down to it and we need to get just a basic pressure washer and come out here, you know, once or twice a year.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that and be able to create a nice like enclosed space back here.
So are you okay with closing off the entire view from inside? Because that's what it will do. Inside, you will not be able to look out the backyard.
Yes, because I'll be able to still look out and see like life. I don't have a problem with like looking out and seeing trees.
Okay, so planting 2?
Yes.
All right, I got my work cut out for me.
Yes. Then. I'm excited.
All right, pretty productive weekend.
Very productive.
Got some siding up on the greenhouse, garden work, fruit trees pruned, Sayla's garden cleaned up.
Yeah, everything's looking really nice. Getting ready for spring planting.
Our temperatures have been beautiful here.
Yes, they have.
Which is part of my high.
Yes.
So you want to jump into highs and lows?
Highs and lows.
I started last time, so this is all you.
Okay, so I have a couple highs. My first is just spending time in the greenhouse at Jess's. Has been really, really nice. Being able to start seeds in the greenhouse has been nice, but also just having that time in there. My other high is definitely today. Just all the family working outside, kind of hanging out together.
Yeah.
Getting the garden prepped and Sayla's space prepped.
It's been a good day.
It has been a good day. My low is that I was not feeling great at all yesterday. I think I was very dehydrated. And it was the kids' day off of school, and unfortunately I couldn't really enjoy that, and I just couldn't do a whole lot, so that was not fun. But I slept for 12 hours last night, and I sipped water all day long, so I'm feeling much better today.
That's good. Glad you got 12 hours. The rooster's saying wake up.
Yeah. I'm awake now. Well, kind
of. So my high is definitely like the weather. It's been beautiful. It's been like mid 60s to 70s for the highs. Yeah. And the lows are like just low enough to be like really cool in the morning, but not freezing cold in the mornings. That's been really nice. And then also, I got to go record a podcast with Jess earlier this week, which was a lot of fun. It has been released to the Patreons. And so if you are coming over from that, again, thank you. If not, it is released to everyone else on Wednesday. So looking forward to hearing that because, I mean, truth be told, I'm not a Patreon. So,
you have to wait.
I have to wait. So, which is really kind of weird. We've already had some people like jump onto our Facebook page and we're like, "Hey, I heard you." I'm like, "Oh, great! I haven't heard you," but I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's great. So that was exciting. That was fun. I think probably my low would be, along with Cass being sick, Joe the last 2 nights, not so much last night, but like 2 nights ago was just coughing nonstop all night long. Last night he was coughing too, but
it wasn't as bad.
He's kind of at the tail end of his sickness, but now he's got like this lingering cough that just seems to be worse than when he was sick. But that's,
and only at night.
Yeah. So kind of definitely been my low.
Yeah, that has not been fun, but hopefully he's on the tail end. It sounds like, he's last night was definitely better, so hopefully tonight will be even better.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with us on our homestead on this amazing day. And I hope that you guys got some time to work in your yards as well. If you need some inspiration or just want to check it out, make sure you check out our garden design video that's coming out as well. I've seen the design, so I'm inspired by it.
Okay, good.
I'm excited to get working on our garden design that Jeremy did for us this next garden season. So hopefully it will inspire you as well. Thank you for hanging out with us. Have a great week and be blessed.